Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Legit Matters, your one and only favorite host, Big Fish, aka the Wicked Shark. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about the richest billionaires in the world as of 2023. We're talking about the richest person in the world. Forbes list of billionaires. Straight to the matter, no other person than the winner, the richest person is Bernard Arnault with a net worth of $211 billion. Bernard Arnault makes his money from luxury goods, fashion and cosmetics. He controls LVMH, Moet Hennessy, Louis Vuitton, which has over 75 brands underneath it. Bernard Arnault is the richest person in the world. Let me give you a rundown of the Forbes richest billionaires in the world. Top 20. Number 1, we have Bernard Arnault with $211 billion. Number 2, we have Elon Musk with $180 billion. Number 3, we have Jeff Bezos with $114 billion. Number 4, we have Larry Ellison, who controls Oracle with a net worth of $107 billion. Number 5, we have Warren Buffett, $106 billion. Number 6, we have Bill Gates, $104 billion. Number 7, we have Michael Bloomberg, who has Bloomberg Television and all that, with a net worth of $94 billion. Number 8, we have Carlos Slim from Mexico, who has a net worth of $93 billion. Number 9, we have Mukesh Ambani from India, who has a net worth of $83 billion. Number 10, we have Steve Ballmer, who is part owner of Microsoft, who has a net worth of $80 billion. Number 11, we have Francis Myers from France, who has a net of $80.5 billion. That's not a small amount of money. Number 12, we have Larry Page, one of the founders of Google, who has a net worth of $79.2 billion. Number 13, we have Amancio Ortega from Spain, who has a net worth of $77.3 billion. Number 14, we have Sergey Brin, one of the co-founders of Google, who has a net worth of $7.6 billion. Number 15, we have Zhang Shanzan from China, who has a net worth of $78 billion. And number 16, the famous, the one and only Mark Zuckerberg. And he came on number 16 with a net worth of $64 billion. This is so much money, man. $64 billion, that's not easy. So let me give you a quick rundown of the Forbes list one more time. What they gained and what they lost for 2023. At the top of the list is no other person than the one and only Bernard Arnault with a net worth of $211 billion. He gained $74 billion. Followed by Elon Musk, number 2, who has a net worth of $180 billion and had a loss of $59 billion. Number 3, we have Jeff Bezos with $114 billion and made a loss of $59 billion. Number 4, we have Larry Ellison of Oracle, who has a net worth of $107 billion and gained $78 billion. Number 5, Warren Buffett has a net worth of $106 billion and he had a loss of $92 billion. Number 6, we have Bill Gates, who has $104 billion and had a loss of $67 billion. Number 7, we have Michael Bloomberg from New York, who controls Bloomberg LP, has a net worth of $94 billion and he gained $81 billion. We have Carlos Slim from Mexico, a telecom giant, who has a net worth of $93 billion and gained $83 billion. We have Mukesh Ambani from India, who deals in real estate, e-commerce, this, that, and the third. Has Michael Mukesh Ambani, who is the CEO of Ambani Group, has a net worth of $83 billion and made a loss of $65 billion. Number 10, you have Steve Ballmer, one of the part owner or one of the co-founders of Microsoft, who has a net worth of $80.7 billion and made a loss of $67 billion. Number 11, we have Francis Meriès from France, who has a net worth of $80.5 billion and gained $69 billion. Number 12, we have Larry Page from Google, who has a net worth of $79.2 billion and lost $50 billion. Number 13, we have Amancio Ortega and family from Spain, who has a net worth of $77.3 billion and gained $87 billion. Number 14, we have Sergey Brin, co-founder of Google, who has a net worth of $76 billion and made a loss of $49 billion. Number 15, an e-commerce giant from China, Shenzhen, who has a net worth of $68 billion and gained $68 billion last year. That's for an applause for him. And number 16, we have Mark Zuckerberg, who owns Facebook and Meta, and he came in with a net worth of $64 billion and he lost $38 billion. This is so wonderful, man. Most of these people, they have public traded companies, and the reason why they get so much rich is that sometimes they make money from shares and all that. And the reason Bernard Arnault became the richest person because during the pandemic, people bought lots of goods from his company, and the price and the shares of LVMH rose to the top of $100 some dollars. So that put so much money to his pockets, and he became the richest person up, passing Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, who's an e-commerce giant, and other people. So this is some wonderful for see someone who came from the ground up, bought the company Dior, ran it up to the top, and bought other companies including Fenty, Off-White, Louis Vuitton, Dior, Hennessy, had partnership with Ace of Spades by Jay-Z and so many brands. Matter of fact, he has divided his net worth to his 5 kids. Each of them has a stake in the company, and everybody has 20% stake, and you're not supposed to sell your shares for at least 30 years, for no less than 30 years. And if you're going to sell the shares, it's supposed to be in the family. So that you can see Bernard Arnault is someone who is very, very intelligent, who's trying to keep his wealth in the family. He has amassed so much wealth by selling very, very expensive and quality luxury goods such as Moet, Hennessy, Louis Vuitton, Fenty, Dior, Givenchy, this, that, and the third, so many. So this is one of the inspirations to people out there, man. If you want to be a billionaire, if you want to run the world, if you want to have so much cash, you need to go and do your homework. Let me give you a top 5 of the richest people in the world one more time. Bernard Arnault with $211 billion, Elon Musk $180 billion, Jeff Bezos $114 billion, Larry Ellison $107 billion, number 5 Warren Buffett $106 billion, number 6 Bill Gates $104 billion, number 7 Michael Bloomberg $94 billion, number 1 Bernard Arnault $211 billion, number 2 Elon Musk $180 billion, number 3 Jeff Bezos $114 billion, number 4 Larry Ellison, who owns Oracle $107 billion, number 5 Warren Buffett $106 billion, number 6 Bill Gates $104 billion, number 7 Michael Bloomberg. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and drop a comment signing out, or leaving you with peace and love.